Welcome to the Folktale Project. This is Dan Schalls. And today I have a special story. Special not just in that it's a really fun and rather unique tale, but this one is in honor of my wife. One day we were out on a walk and discovered a turkey buzzard, and I had just been scrolling through this book, the stories that Iroquois tell their children, and something stuck in the back of my mind, and I remembered this tale. So this is for our local turkey buzzard and my wife, the great spotter. How the turkey buzzard got his suit. It was a long, long time ago when the earth was very young. Trees and flowers were growing everywhere, but there were no birds. One morning the Great Spirit drew back the blanket from the door of his wigwam in the sky. He looked upon the earth and smiled, for he saw that his work was good. "Today," thought he, "I will make big butterflies to fly in and out among the beautiful trees and flowers of the earth, and they shall sing as they fly." Then the Great Spirit spoke, and the tree-tops were full of birds. But they had no feathers. All day he watched them fly and listened to their songs, but their naked bodies and long legs did not please him. Before the sun had set, he had made feathered suits of every size and color to give them. That night, as the birds hid their heads under their wings, the Great Spirit spoke to them. He told them about the feathered suits he had made, and where these suits could be found. A great council was called next day by the birds. They chose Gagagoa, the turkey buzzard, to get the suits. He could fly over a long trail and not be tired. The birds told him that if he would go, he might have the first choice of the suits of feathers, but he must try on no suit more than once. Turkey Buzzard promised and set out toward the setting sun. Twice the sun set, and 3 times it rose before he found the feathered suits. There were many of them, and they were very beautiful. He could not make up his mind which one he would like best to wear. Then he remembered that he could try on each suit of feathers once. So he began to put them on. The feathers on the first suit were too long. They trailed on the ground as he walked. Neither could he fly well in them. Turkey Buzzard laid that suit aside. The next suit shone like gold. The feathers were a beautiful yellow. Turkey Buzzard put it on and strutted up and down the forest. "Oh, how handsome I am," he said. "But I must not keep this, for if I did, I should shine so like the face of the Great Spirit that all the other birds would see me." And he slipped off the suit of yellow feathers as quickly as possible. A third suit was of pure white feathers. Turkey Buzzard thought it looked very beautiful. It was a perfect fit. "But this will get dirty too soon. I will not choose this." And this, too, was laid aside. There were not enough feathers in the fourth suit. The turkey buzzard shivered with cold. It was not warm enough. He would not have it. There were too many feathers and too many pieces in the fifth suit. It took too much time to put it on. Turkey Buzzard did not want that. So he went from one suit to another, trying on and taking off. Always he had some new fault to find. Something was wrong with each one. Nothing quite pleased him. No suit was just right. At last, there was but one suit left. It was not pretty. It was a plain, dull color, and very short of feathers at the neck and head. Turkey Buzzard put it on. He did not like it. It did not fit him well. It was cut too low in the neck. Turkey Buzzard thought it was the homeliest suit of all. But it was the last suit, so he kept it on. Then Gagagoa, the turkey buzzard, gathered up the suits and flew back to the bird lodge. He still wore the plain, dull-colored suit. The birds again called a council. Each was told to select a suit from those that Turkey Buzzard had brought and put it on, and this they did. Then the birds in their beautiful feathered suits began to walk and fly about the turkey buzzard, and to make fun of his plain, dull dress. But Gagagoa held his head high. He walked proudly among the birds. He looked with scorn on their beautiful suits. After a time he spoke. He said, Gagagoa, the turkey buzzard, does not want your suits. He had the pick of them all. He likes his own suit best. And that is the story of how the turkey buzzard got his suit. It was adapted from Ermine Smith's Myths of the Iroquois. And, like I said, it's a cute tale, fun tale. I like it a lot. And it stars our new friend, the turkey buzzard. This is Dan Scholes for the Folktale Project. Don't forget that you can subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere that you like to get your podcasts. You can follow us on Instagram and Threads at Folktale Project. If you'd like to help support the project, you can head over to patreon.com/folktaleproject. Or you could always just share the stories with someone you love. I do appreciate that. As always, thank you so much for listening.